and welcome to Pueblo's Independent Multimedia Podcast. And with every episode from here until almost the middle of June, hopefully, I'll get some new interviews coming in, but we're waiting on those responses. But this is my buddy all the way from Pueblo, Colorado. He's performing at this year's Sareth Fest at CRE 23 Bomb Shelter. It's the 10th annual one, and I'm finally happy that he gets to be part of this because he's been a busy, busy man for the past 10 years. So get to settle down and talk to with him. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for DJ Grinch. What's going on, DJ
Hey,
Grinch? How are you?
what's up, everybody? Nice to be here.
Awesome, good stuff, good stuff. We have one people in the watching. So if you like to interact in the chat, feel free to talk with us, but be nice to us. I have to give them that fair warning. so, so
Well,
uh, good stuff. So, D- Nate, I don't know whether I have to call you Nate or DJ Grinch.
you can call me Nate. It's good. Nate's good.
Okay, sounds good. You're an iconic DJ from Colorado, and we go way back since like my poker days and the music days. So, and you were first started off in Alabama in 1995 and along the Gulf Coast. So, what made you move to Alabama to be a DJ and then come back to Colorado?
Pretty much got out of high school and followed followed a girl down to Alabama. I needed a job, so found a job as a karaoke jock, and I watched this DJ in the meantime. Did a little bit of karaoke, and then the DJ had come on. I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. So started
Awesome.
following him around, became a DJ, and now I'm here.
Do you remember the DJ's name?
DJ Hondo.
Ah,
I do not believe he even DJs anymore, but yeah, DJ Hondo was his name.
indeed. Now it's coming back to me because I remembered we did that DJ's roundtable at my buddy um, Nate's house, or Nate Baptist, same name, and we were doing the No Cover podcast at the time, but then I had to change it to Pueblo's Independent Multimedia Podcast. But I know it's a long name, but if you'll check out the acronym, it all makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's totally pimp.
Yeah, indeed, good stuff. So in 1997, you moved back to you moved back to Colorado, and so did you break up with your lady, and then that's what made you move to Colorado, or did you stick together?
Of course, that's why you leave.
Yeah,
Yeah, I came back here. Well, I was born and raised in Pueblo, Colorado, so it was a natural move for me to come back. I felt I got my new life pathway as I was gone. Came back here and just kind of embraced it and became better and better.
indeed. And you started since like 1997, and you were at the hottest nightclubs in Southern Colorado. And what are some of the hottest nightclubs and the coldest nightclubs that you've performed in?
Ooh, hottest and coldest.
Yeah.
Um, so so the club that I started out in Alabama at was a club called Plum Crazy. It's pretty much like a college nightclub. When I came back here, let's see, I worked at the Gambler. I don't know. This may be going back a little bit for you guys, but we had the Gambler. Then I went to Peppers here in Pueblo. Went back to Kickers. After Kickers, I did a whole bunch of little clubs. I did. Do you remember American Beach Club up in Colorado Springs? I did. Um, Halftime. There was, I don't know, a whole bunch of just little small. I wasn't necessarily a resident DJ at them. I just did performances there. After I got done doing that, I started doing I worked at a strip club here in Pueblo for quite a few years. That was quite the experience, but it was a lot of microphone use, interacting with the crowd. So that helps me a lot there. After that adventure, I started working at Showtime here in Pueblo. A lot of people are familiar with Showtime. They're closed now. But I did that for about gosh, about 9 years. I was at Showtime, and yeah, that was it. It's been quite the adventure. I've really enjoyed all of the different facets of DJing that I've got to do. Some of the coldest nightclubs, ooh, man. I would have to say probably one of the worst was Aloha Glorias. Not
Indeed.
not the classiest joint, but it was a job. Got to do some entertainment. Got to do a lot of my own stuff, so it was fun. I enjoyed the music aspect of it.
Indeed. I've never been in there. I just went to Deja Vu and TNT's, I think, and
I think you made the right move.
yeah.
You definitely made the right move, brother.
Indeed. And I remember my very first like lap dance came from a lady that looked like Marilyn Manson. And so I incorporated her into my stand up and made like a bunch of like Marilyn Manson song puns into it. And I'll send you the clip it. And you're like, oh yeah, those are all his songs. Those are good stuff.
Absolutely.
Man, good stuff. And I remember, was it called Mystique? That was like by I-25. It used to be like an old arcade.
Yeah, so it was Club Mystique um at first, and it was opened up as like a teen nightclub, teen dance club. Then that got closed down and immediately reopened as the strip club. It was yeah, that was the same place, the Mystic Cabaret and that teen dance club.
So trippy. It's
But Mystic Cabaret, that's what it was known as far as the strip club part of it.
indeed. I always say Mystique for some reason, whether it's like a Pueblo thing that they put on Mystique or from the X Men. I just can't really tell. But either way, they made me blue, so it's just. So you provide entertainment to meaning like many extravagant weddings, wild parties, and heartfelt reunions. And which one stood like? What was your favorite wedding, your favorite wild party, and your favorite reunion that you ever DJ'd at?
Oh, my favorite, probably one of my favorite reunion. It was actually an anniversary party, um, and also a wedding prior to that, for an old math teacher of mine. And it was it was just really cool to see, when you're a kid and you see this math teacher. It's it's somebody you don't have anything really to do with other than at school. But so to do her wedding, it was really cool because you got to see her in a totally different view than you do when you saw her at school. So that meant a lot to me. I really enjoyed that, and that teacher also has made it a point to go and see me at every single um, event I've ever DJ'd. So definitely shouts out to Pauline.
Awesome, good stuff. Good,
Um,
thanks, Pauline.
good people. Definitely a lot of dancing.
Awesome.
Um, gosh, let's see what else. Um, I think still, and this goes back to, we had done that DJ roundtable thing. I still got to say my absolute favorite venues have always been actually here at my house. Just like the house parties. When everybody's free to be themselves, nobody's worried about any rules or anything. House parties, I love, love, love house parties. You always get a chance to play something from another genre, or you're not really focused on, is everybody dancing the entire time. It's how much fun is everybody having? And that fun is a crucial component to music in general because it's what it means to you. And if you're having fun, that's you've hit it. You're right there.
Indeed, most definitely. And I remember going to your house a couple times, watch you spin, and our mutual friends that are DJs watch them spin, and you were jumping on the turntables too. Then those were some good times growing up.
Absolutely. Shouts out to Russ Hayes and Justin Thomas, DJ Aquarius.
Indeed, so
They,
many of them.
yeah, they're actually the three DJs I've done the most work with in the last couple of years. We've done Steel City sessions. They are available on SoundCloud for everybody to check out. Highly suggest you guys check that out. Steel City Sessions. We have volumes 1 through 12. So if you like any kind of music, you listen to one of those, you find what style you like, and we got more of it behind that. So definitely check those out on SoundCloud.
Yep. And the link is in the description box below, so click that and it'll take you right to it. And I have one up there, but it just has like my Bangkok story joke on there. So if you want to hear a dirty joke, just click on my SoundCloud too.
Love dirty jokes.
Indeed. Good stuff. So you're influenced by top 40 hip hop, breakbeats, house, and anything with a bass line and that vibrates your blues away. And what are some of your favorite songs from each of those genres?
Oh, well, let's see. Hip hop, I definitely have to go with just about anything West Coast. Dr. Dre, Snoop, Ice Cube. I think that's a lot of my roots as far as hip hop goes. I really enjoyed that stuff. Um, Got to give it up to the Wu Tang.
Indeed.
um,
Good stuff.
oh, let's see. In break beats, definitely DJ Icy has been a huge influence. Um, Huda Hoodia, I listen to him a lot, play a lot of his tracks. Um, kind of somebody that went in between those was my light just magically went on. I was like, what the heck? DJ Rectangle was definitely a big influence for quite a while. Man, electronic music. Oh man, Basement Jacks. I would definitely have to give it up to Basement Jacks. Was a huge. I guess they were more on the side of house. Yeah, I really enjoyed them. DJ Icy, Huda Hoodia. Definitely some of my top favorites. Tiesto. Can't forget about Tiesto.
Indeed. And DJ Icy like spends all the time here in Orlando. I think he lives there or something, but he's
Yeah,
always DJing there.
yeah, he's kind of like the breakbeats king.
Indeed.
Definitely a lot of that Miami bass sound.
Oh, Miami. I've only been there once, and it was for a Wu Tang pop up shop, and got some things from there. Those stuff are expensive, but I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get these. But we were talking off screen earlier, and I'm like, if I'm gonna go see him soon again for like the 100th time, so it's gonna be a fun time. Good.
Absolutely. I'm sure they know you by first name by now.
Just a few of them. Well, like their managers and their hype men and stuff. But other than that, it's good to
Right.
know the people that are like helps run things, and then if possible, they'll let you in there and talk to them, making good connections.
Yeah, buddy.
Indeed. So you make great mixes and to help keep people's love for music heightened, and that's what you look forward to in the future. And it's like those large, joyous, bass-filled parties to come. And I think that's what
Yeah,
we're gonna have here at the CR23 bomb shelter. Have you ever performed in a bomb shelter?
I have not. I've never even been there. I'm super excited to go though. From what research I did on it, it looks like a really cool place to have a big party. So definitely everybody should go check it out. Um, I know the setup's going to be right, and everybody should be able to have a really good time there. Um, Definitely a new venue for me, and if I'm going to enjoy it, you guys are going to enjoy it too. I promise.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. It's like it's so great to bring all those genres of music together, and you're sandwiched in between Xenon and Morgan J. Cox, and they're like a soulful like R&B. Like it just gives me chills when I hear them. And I just interviewed Morgan last night. I'm interviewing Xenon tomorrow, and they are just some amazing dudes. And so
Yeah,
I know I'm
super.
looking forward to your set and see what you have in store for us.
Oh, you want to know what my set's going to be?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no, I can't give up the magic ahead of time. But so so I've been a little wishy-washy honestly on it. I've I've got about 3 different sets that I wanted to do. And probably a key component to any DJ is hitting the mood, hitting the room, who's there, kind of what's going on. So honestly, I'm kind of playing it by ear a little bit. I may go a little bit more on the breakbeat dancey side. I may stick more to the soulful hip hop. I think a lot of it is honestly going to depend upon um, the previous artist, and is it Xenon?
Yep.
Is the one following me? Okay, I had to make sure I remembered their names correctly. But yeah, it kind of what has been built up prior to me getting there, and who's there at that time. I love doing hard, bassy, breakbeat stuff, but man, I could do it all. So, kind of whoever's there, you're gonna dictate my set. Now, I'm gonna make it hot for you guys. I promise you're gonna enjoy it. You're definitely gonna hear some mixes you have not heard at nightclubs. So definitely prepare yourself for something new, something fresh. Um, I don't want you guys walking out of there thinking you heard the same thing you heard somewhere else. So that is overall my goal. I want to give you guys something new, something fresh, um, something somebody will go, oh man, what was that mix he was playing the other night? I want a copy of that. And I will do my best to post it out there for you guys. So you got to get copies of the music too if you want it. So
That'd be awesome. And like DJ Russ Hayes and Aquarius, like a couple years ago, uploaded their mix, and I made sure that they were back to back, so that way the music didn't stop, and so they can just like easily switch out. And it was just like one of the coolest things. I think Roy Rumble is like on a separate night or something, but if I had to do it all over again, I'd put you two together, and so you didn't have to stop the music for a solid hour.
yeah,
But
I've known Roy for quite some time. Back in the days of Kickers,
he's
was
done so much; it's insane.
yeah, he's a really good guy. He's definitely been sticking up on the scene the whole time. I definitely see him at different events quite often. So yeah, it's awesome that you have us both there. Um, Heck yeah, maybe even next year, maybe we'll tag team do something together. But
That'd be awesome. And like I've been trying to get you on the fest for like forever, and I'm so glad that you're finally making your debut on the 10th one. And it's meant to be, You were working so much and going to school and all that stuff. So it's like finally we got DJ Grinch on the bill. So yeah.
I'm
And speak
super stoked for it.
indeed, I love your lights in the background too. So you must
Oh,
really love the Grinch.
that's
Good.
right. I love lights and lasers. That's another little passion of mine. So I don't know. Maybe we'll bring some laser show. I don't know.
That'd be awesome. It'll be like a Tool concert.
Right? Yo, God,
Yeah.
absolutely. But
Indeed.
we might have to do a Judith Reinhold mix for that.
That'd be rad. Yep. And so, if you like, just go to my our links below in the description box. You'll see if in my link tree the lineup, the Facebook's stuff, the Eventbrite stuff. Just mark you're going to all 3 days if you want. They're all free to anyways to get in. Just donate something if you want. It doesn't matter. Just have a fun time. So there's two people in the audience. So if you want to hop in the chat and ask DJ Grinch a question, you're more than welcome to. But if not, we will see you at the show at the festival. So
Yeah, and once again, thank you, Sareth, so much for having me. I am super excited to be there. I'm definitely going to put on a great show for you guys. And then hopefully every year from there on out, I'll be there for you, brother.
awesome, brother man. So great to see
All
you.
of you. And yep, it's going to be great times, great vibes, lots of smiles.
For sure. And thanks for being my DJ at Showtime, like playing my requests and stuff. And I know you didn't have to. And
No,
I saw like
honestly, it really helps when there's somebody like you making good requests. I don't remember you coming up to me saying, "Hey Nate, can you play the electric slide?"
those are like the worst songs, like the Cupid Shuffle. It's like they're so overplayed, and that's why like I avoid going to clubs. Like if I was gonna go to like a nightclub and there was like a show, like a concert or something, I'll be there. But like just to dance and like, nah. But when now that I'm like what the festival's up, now I can just like party with my friends. I didn't want to see them individually, so I'm like just gather together and just party together. Why not?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Indeed. And ever since like our Showtime days when there's poker and stuff, like my dad still thinks that I play poker for like money. I'm like, Dad, even at the games at Showtime, we never played for money. It's like but he thinks I have a gambling problem, which I don't, by the way. So
right, there was cash prizes at the end, but nobody paid in any money. There was no gambling.
Yep, indeed. And then they would those guys would like all invite me to the house shows, and I'm like, this is more drama than I should be involved in. Like it's like the house shows were the worst.
Yeah,
The house games.
Absolutely. Well, and then that's where they are gambling.
Yep. Like let's go to Cripple Creek when there's no violence. Good stuff. Awesome, DJ Grinch. So, is there any final words you'd like to give out to the audience at home?
No, just definitely come out, support this, enjoy yourselves. You're gonna see some awesome music that you may not see all over the place. It's there. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of local live music. And that's what we need to support around here is all of the live music, the individual artists. That's our roots. So definitely, please, everybody, come out, enjoy yourselves. I promise you're going to have a good time. If not, come find me. Say, hey, I'm not having a good time. I'll make it happen for you.
Absolutely, indeed. And shout out to Quan's Kitchen for always feeding me when I'm there. And for K Nails and Spa for doing my nails because my toes are just nasty.
Oh yeah, you got to do the pedicure, man. You got to do the pedicure.
Indeed, good stuff. Awesome, DJ Grinch. Thank you so much for being my guest on the show, and can't wait to see you in July. And we're gonna have so much fun at Cody's CR23 bomb shelter, and he's so great to like keeping the music alive in town. And he doesn't even discriminate against any of the other genres, which is fantastic. He brings everyone in, and so I'm all for it.
Yeah,
so shout out to Cody.
Blessed.
Indeed, good stuff, and I can't wait to hear your set and the surprises you have in store. Looking forward to the lasers and lights too.
you're talking me into it, man. You're talking me into it.
Indeed, it'd be perfect for like the stage because there's so many of those lights and everything. But hopefully the sun goes down around that time, but if not, it's in a bomb shelter. It's gonna be dark, so we might cut out the main lights or something and just keep your drugs at home though. Like no Molly or nothing like that. Just plur it out. PLUR.
That's right. Peace, love, unity, respect.
That's right. Indeed. Awesome. Thank you so much, DJ Grinch, for being on my guest. And we will see you at the festival. And thank you, Cody, and everyone that I've thanked so far in this spot broadcast. So we'll see you at the show. Awesome. Be well, everyone. Take care of each other and laters.